let me tell you why I think requiring statistics as a mandatory class in college is dumb. There are people who dedicate their lives to learning a lot about statistics. They become like super great mathematicians, they go to school for that shit, and then they spend their whole life doing that. Gathering data, running tests, putting it all together cohesive. In every single field that I have thought would be a good field for me to go into, don't need to do that. I don't need to know how to find z-scores. I don't need to know how to find test statistics. I don't need to know how to do any of that. I'm never gonna use it. Literally, it's finals week. I just took my statistics final. Do you think I'm ever going to use any of that information again? Any of it? No. Like, oh yeah, now I know how to like interpret data and understand what they were saying with like their definitions, but I already knew most of that anyway. It's very easy to tell correlations between two data points when you have all of the information required without knowing how to get even more in depth. I will never again for the rest of my life have to calculate anything statistics wise by hand. I might have to interpret some data, but that is the closest fucking thing to using statistics I'm ever going to do. So requiring it mandatory for like 98% of degree programs is dumb. That class is fucking hard. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not stupid. I'm not unintelligent. I'm not very good at math, but I like get B's usually. But this class kicked my fucking ass, and it's not even like a normal math class. There's just so much you have to memorize and remember and know. Like, it's a whole bunch of things that 5 years from now I'm not going to use ever again, and I just wasted this whole semester dedicating so much of my energy to try to pass this class. I do understand math is important, so maybe like throw some basic math class is at your students, or like some financial literacy, because they damn sure didn't teach us how to do our taxes or like apply for a loan or anything about credit in high school. So maybe they should think about teaching us that in college, rather than me just wasting a whole semester on something I'm never going to apply. Statistics has no value to me outside of college. All it was a letter grade to get my degree. It's so fucking stupid. And like, I think college is good for some people, like a lot of people, but I think doing things like this to the curriculum, like making stats required for most people, is a really dumb idea. If you're gonna use statistics, sure, great, take that class. Seems like an important thing for you to learn. I'm not going to. Not in the next 4 years, not even gonna use it again after today, because I took my final. So like, maybe American education system should like reevaluate itself, having students take classes that don't really have any actual application outside of college just for the sheer fuck of it, and like build better curriculum. And I know, I'm just like some 20-year-old female like in America with like my privilege and shit and whatever else some idiot is gonna say. Like, what the fuck do I know about the education system? And like, as a member of somebody going through it, I know a lot about it. And I don't think it makes any sense for me to learn things that I'm not going to use the rest of my life. That's dumb, especially because now I'm spending money on it. Like, if you want to be like high school students can learn all the stuff that they're never going to use again, fine. They're getting their free education unless they're going to a private school, like whatever. But I literally am running myself into debt to get this degree and had to just spend a shit ton of money because fucking statistics classes aren't cheap, motherfucker. Class that has, for me, no real world application. And I'm just so irritated with the system right now. So that's my mid-finals week rant. Everybody wing your liner, drink some tea, move the fuck on, and just pray that you pass all of them. I'm praying you pass.